Do you know the habits that you need to have in place in order to be successful? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, it's Rosemary Lewis, your educator agent here with EXP Realty. And today I want to talk to you about habits. But before we do it, if you could do me a favor and go ahead and click the subscribe button. And if you like these videos that I'm shooting, I would love it for you to click like and leave a comment and let me know about your habits that you have in your business. Let's get into it. So if you know anything about me, and even if you don't, I am a diehard person that understands that your habits will dictate your success or your lack of success. I became a real estate agent after being an elementary school teacher in 2017, and quickly I figured out that I have to have some structure and some things that I do on a daily basis in place in order to grow a real estate business that I love. And I have been able to experience a great amount of success just from implementing just a few habits. And ever since then, I've been like on a bear hunt, just looking for real estate agents, people who are breaking into the business or trying to get going, to share different habits that will work for your business. Now, if you're interested in the habits, all you have to do is look in the description box. I will have a link here with my 10 habits for highly successful real estate agents. But I'm so excited to share with you something that I am about to do to continue to grow the habits for my business. So I have this book here, Atomic Habits by James Clear, and he's going to talk about easy and proven ways to build good habits and break bad ones. My husband and I, we have a podcast called Eagle Talk with Team Lewis, and we decided with our podcast community to read this book together, especially as we approach a new year, because I understand that habits will change the game. And one thing that I'm excited to read in this book, and I want to invite you to join in and read it with me, is that it says that we are going to look at proven ways to build good habits and break bad ones. And what I have found is that the best way to stop a habit that isn't serving you well is to replace it with a habit that is going to do you better, right? But just trying to go cold turkey and having that idle time does not always work. So I will give you a prime example. I often try to break the habit of having wine with dinner. I know I love Prosecco. It is my jam. I love it. But I know that if I drink Prosecco with dinner, the next day I'm going to be sluggish. There's going to be some bloating there. And not to mention, it's going to affect my real estate day. And that's something that we have to think about. Like what you do the night before is going to affect your productivity the next day. So y'all, a habit that I have been doing to replace the habit of having Prosecco at dinner is I find my favorite sparkling water, and I put it in a fun glass, and I sip that the same way. Now, instead of just depriving myself, I still give myself a pretty glass. I still pour myself a drink that I enjoy, but something that is going to be better for me than what I would normally do. The same thing goes with our real estate business, right? If you have a habit of spending your idle time scrolling Facebook or watching TV or just riding in your car aimlessly, what can you replace those habits with? Easy things, easy switches that you can make that will ultimately benefit you. So if you're going to be scrolling Facebook, maybe instead of just scrolling, you can look and actually comment and message people in your sphere so that you can stay top of mind with them. In your car, I love turning my car into a classroom. So instead of just driving and listening to random music, which is a habit that I developed when I was a very young driver, I will pop on Audible, I will listen to a book like this, or I will listen to a podcast that will help me grow my business. Does that make sense? So we are going to dive into Atomic Habits, and I'm just going to encourage you to really take inventory. Think about the habits, the things that you do on a daily basis, and are they serving you? Are they serving your body? Are they serving your business? And if not, what things can you replace, okay? I would love for you to hop in the comments and tell me what you're thinking about. If you're in for this book club, reading this book until the end of the year, let me know that. And I am so excited to see what atomic habits we're going to incorporate together. Now, if you made it to the end of this video and you are not subscribed to my channel, what are you doing with your life? Please go ahead and subscribe. And again, if you could share the video, what other real estate agent, what person do you know who just wants to build good habits that needs to be a part of this community that we have here? And speaking of community, please connect with me on Instagram. I am Rosemary, the Realtor. I would love to connect with you there. Talk to you soon.